everyone, welcome to my ASMR explanation of the 40th episode of the Roadrunner vs. Coyote. The episode opens in slow motion, goes to Coyote clashing with the Roadrunner I say clashing, what I mean is chasing. I miswrote chasing on my notes and speedread it as clashing. He chases him with a knife and fork, but fails to catch the Roadrunner because it's just so darn fast. So he lies down and thinks of a plan. You can see him visually thinking quite hard and being quite upset with himself over what had happened. So the next scene involves him struggling with a boxing glove, which is attached to a spring, and he loads the boxing glove up against a rock which it's attached to, and waits for the Roadrunner. You can see him wait for a number of frames. When the Roadrunner finally comes along and almost gets in front of the boxing glove, Coyote launches it, but instead of the boxing glove doing as you would expect and punching the Roadrunner, what happens is the boulder that it's attached to instead bounces back and hits the Coyote, and the boxing glove stays in the same position. So what happens is the boxing glove pushes the rock back rather the other way around. So his next plan involves an explosive which is attached to an arrow, and he shoots it from a bow. Hang on. Okay, so he shoots it from a bow. Well, he doesn't. Okay, so there's dynamite on the arrow, right? He gets the bow and shoots. He pings the string, but then the bow flies away and he's holding onto the arrow which has dynamite on it. So then the dynamite blows up in his face. Everyone laughs for 20 minutes. It's funny stuff, okay? You need to watch this episode. It's a good episode, okay? Okay, so next scene is where it's a pretty iconic scene. I think it was in Family Guy once. Actually no, it was in Fairly Odd Parents. Anyone remembers the Fairly Odd Parents episode? Shoutouts to you. Because, okay, so he paints, he gets a big wall and puts it on the edge of a cliff, and he paints the road on so that it looks like the road just keeps going, and he waits for the Roadrunner to come and fall off the cliff and die so that he can eat the Roadrunner. Okay, but then what happens is so the Roadrunner comes and then he just goes into the painting as if the painting was real. Now the Coyote is a bit miffed by this, so he goes out and he looks around and he's like, what the fuck is this shit? And then a big red lorry comes out and runs him over from the painting. So he's convinced the painting is real now. So he runs into the painting trying to chase the Roadrunner, and but then ends up going through the painting and falling to his death. Okay, so the next scene is a little bit shorter. So he gets a big weighted ball, and he plans on throwing it at the Roadrunner as the Roadrunner goes past. But what happens is he misses the Roadrunner when he throws the big weighted ball, and it hits the tree which is suspending the big weighted ball. So then that hits the tree, and then the tree falls on him, and it bounces off his head 7 times as it hammers him into the floor. Then it goes on to the next scene. So in this scene, the Coyote sets dynamite, and then when the Roadrunner's there, he presses the pump. But see, classic Looney Tunes, the pump explodes instead of the dynamite. The dynamite just does nothing, and then the Roadrunner says meep meep and runs away. Next scene is pretty big, it's a big scene. So the coyote gets some light blue roller skates and and stands on those, and he's attached himself to a sort of motor which is in a big pail of water, which is on top of a red skateboard, which is then attached to a string, which has a string emerging from the front. Coyote's grabbing the string of the skateboard, which has the pail of water in it, which has the motor in it, which is attached to the coyote. Okay, so he goes, by the way, speculation, I think this is because he wants to catch up to the Roadrunner so they can eat him, but I don't know, I don't really see how going really fast would get him to eat a coyote. So he ends up going really fast, and he's on his roller skates, and then he sees a sign, and the sign says, "Danger, bridge, out." So the coyote reads it, and he starts to panic, and he starts trying to stop. He's slipping up, he's trying to get the motor to stop. Then he starts untying himself, and he can't do it, and he goes off the edge of the road, and he's shown again trying to untie himself as he's flying through the air, and he finally manages to free himself, and he does the classic cartoon thing of stopping in midair before he falls, and the camera shows the string that attached him to the motor dropping to the floor, and then it doesn't pan, it shows a scene of the contraption that he's built flying and making it to the other side. And then Coyote, very comedic moment, very laughter heavy moment, looks at the camera, waves a little bit, and then he drops with his hands still waving in place before it zooms off screen. And then he inevitably dies. So that's the first episode. I didn't include the entire episode because I knew that this video would be hours in length if I did that. But I hope you got some tingles from this video, and I hope you can share this with your friends. Go to RASMR, share this video with your friends on RASMR, share this video with your friends on Facebook, if you want. Okay, bye bye. Hope to see you in the next ASMR Looney Tunes episode synopsis. See you next time.